Hello. For this week's assignment, I will be discussing a professional organization and the resources the organization provides. I will also review the organization's latest conference. Why should we consider joining a professional organization? When you join a professional organization, you are committed to provide the best education experiences possible for your students. It can open your eyes to new concepts and ideas that you've never even thought of. Jennifer Service provides reasons in her article for benefits of an active professional learning community, 2021. She lists these organizations, or AKA PLCs, help us improve our teaching and learning. They build strong relationships. They help teachers stay up to date with the latest trends and technology. And finally, they help reflect on our ideas. You can find that in Services article from 2021. The focus of this presentation will be on the organization of the ISTE, or the International Society for Technology and Education. Upon researching this organization, educators can find various resources to help enhance their teaching by using technology. When I clicked on the Join ISTE link on the homepage, I found different reasons as to why it is beneficial to join the community. You can find your community that caters to specific topics and discussions. Teachers can also build on skills by attending various webinars. The best part is you do not have to travel. Simply log onto your device and watch. The webinars cover topics related to technology in the classroom. Finally, ISTE provides teachers with networking opportunities, sample resumes, and cover letters. Let's take a look at different resources and sample ideas that ISTE provides. Since I'm working in special education, I wanted to find resources that were related to autism. In the past, I've worked with several students with autism, and my son, who is 4, was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. This is where I came upon the concept of augmented reality. This resource was a video, and the video presenter is Julia Lim, a designer for A Project Lab. They design applications for educational purposes. As a teacher, Lim had a hard time finding modifications that worked for her students with autism. She researched and found the topic of augmented reality. According to Lim, 2019, augmented reality is like Pokemon Go or Snapchat. Augmented reality can be helpful for students to, quote, apply abstract concepts to real life. Lim, 2019, 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Lim is working on a game that is targeted towards middle school age students with autism. To play, you must have a HoloLens. The characters are made to look realistic. To play the game, the teacher will set up a learning quest, and the student will have to complete the social task that is given to them. Lim, 2019. If I had the opportunity to use this device in my classroom, I would use it during students' downtime. They could come to my room and play the game. This would be great for teaching lessons about feelings and how others may feel in certain situations. ISTE provides access to educational podcasts, which brings us to our second resource. The teacher can search any topic and find a podcast related to that idea. I found a podcast titled Teaching Teens, hosted by Dr. Regina Lamoureux. I was interested in this channel because I work with high school students. I find it important to build positive relationships, and we need to understand a teen's feelings. The segment I chose to listen to is titled Using Teaching Skills and Resources We Already Have to Help Students Manage Trauma. The guest was Dr. Michael Gaskell. I found the podcast to be very beneficial. The episode discusses activities such as Fun Fridays, playing Kahoot, and Gaskell, he suggests breathing techniques as well. Breathing techniques would be very helpful for me since I work mostly with students with special needs. Many of them just need a break and a moment to just breathe. Dr. Gaskell also discusses resources for teachers because it's important for them to decompress as well. He suggests resources such as phone meditation, and I instantly thought of the application Calm, an app that promotes relaxation and helps those get sleep. Dr. Gaskell discussed what he called coffee talk. At the beginning of class, teachers can play coffee shop sounds while students work on an assignment. Dr. Gaskell explains that research suggests that background noises help to distract the mind from external stimuli. Lamorel and Gaskell, no date. YouTube would be a great place to find these background noises, and this could be implicated as soon as the next school day. The final resource we will be discussing is a blog titled How Educators Can Use Discord to Connect with Students. The blog talks about Discord, a popular platform already used by many students. A Discord user can create a Discord channel and send invites to others. The blog discusses a school librarian who used Discord during the 2020 lockdown. The librarian created a channel where students can connect with each other. The channel has groups for gamers and a place for students to just chat and hang out. I would use Discord as a place for extra help. I would provide times for students to meet and I would help them with schoolwork. I think this would be a great place for clubs to connect as well. I want to note that it is important to set rules and guidelines if you're interested in creating a Discord channel. Now let's look at a couple of topics that were addressed at the ISTE Conference 2021. I found a presentation that includes resources for differentiation. The presentation is titled Differentiation with Google, and they talk about using extensions. So extensions, they can be very useful when you're using Google applications like Google Slides, Google Docs, etc. So for example, I use the Bitmoji extension to include my Bitmoji in this presentation. Extensions are also helpful in the classroom. Immersive Reader is one example. It's helpful when students need a text read to them. You just highlight and right-click the text, and Immersive Reader will read it. Here's a couple of the extensions that were mentioned. You can find more resources by clicking the link provided in this slide. The next topic that I reviewed is titled Visual Communication and Design, Create Engaging Content. The presentation discusses making your instruction more engaging by using visual design. Layout designs, such as a presentation layout, are also discussed in the session. The color theory is also a topic addressed. I would be interested in this session because many of the students I work with are visual learners. I want my instruction to be engaging and exciting, and I want my students to be able to understand the concepts I am teaching. This concludes my presentation. Here are the reference pages of all the materials I used to create this presentation.